What's up, fam? This your boy, MA to the double C, Dr. Mac. We just blessing the Lord, man. Giving God all the praise this morning. We want to thank God for another day that He has blessed us to see. He has allowed us to walk into, and we just want to give God the praise and the thanks and the glory for just being God and who He is. So, yeah, I was, you know, doing a little work this morning, a little bit of chores, and I said I had to get, go ahead and get to my word, and read a little bit, get myself, all refreshed and everything. So I was looking in I'm in the book of John right now. And before I started reading the book of John, you know, um it was so much, taking place in my life, at the moment, and I mean at the time, I'm sorry. And when I was, trying to get back to the word, I didn't actually know what to read at the time. So I said, Lord, what you want me to read? And next thing you know, God just led my spirit to read the book of John. Didn't know why, So God is always speaking. He always has something to say, to his people, because you never know what whatever you going through, whatever situation that is arising, you know, um, God always have a word for you somewhere. So, as I was reading the book of John, as you see right here. So yeah, I'm in the book of John, and I was reading in chapter 2, where Jesus had did miracles in Cana. And to make a long story short, him and the disciples, were both called, to the marriage feast that they had. And, they got to a place where they ran out of wine and stuff like that, you name it. So his mother had to call on him and, and say, we done ran out of wine. So, but Jesus, was in a place where it wasn't, where it wasn't his time to, fulfill everything, because it wasn't his time, so in certain cases, how we get, you got to do what you got to do and stuff arise. So Jesus had to do what he had to do, but it wasn't his time to make himself known unto the people. So he had to make something happen. But on this side right here, what I'm trying to really get to, this is what I'm trying to get to right here. I think it's John verse 24 and 25. It said, but Jesus did not commit himself unto them, because he knew all men, and needed not that any should testify of man, for he knew what was in man. And see, this right here what hit me real deep. See, Jesus didn't commit himself to no one. Even, by him, being God himself, he was, God in the flesh. So at that given time, he didn't need nobody to testify him, or he didn't need to commit himself to nobody, because he already knew what was in man. He knew the heart of man. He knew the evil that was in man. And so by me saying that, we should look at that, and in our daily lives, we have so many people that we call friends, and, even family, and we may have something on our heart and our minds, that we want to say, that we want to talk about, and, things that we want to share, but even the deeper things that we have, some things is best meant to be kept to ourselves and the Lord. How the scriptures say, you can't let your left hand know what your right hand do, or your right hand or what your left hand do. I think it's one of those two. I don't know. But you cannot let people know what you're going to do, because you can't trust everybody. You cannot commit yourself to everybody. Everybody can't testify of you, because if they do, they're going to either testify the good things of you, or they're going to testify the evil thing, things that they did not see for real, which is called falsehood. People do anything that when you're trying to do good, like Paul said, evil is always present. So when you're doing good, some people don't like to see you do good. They rather see you fall. They rather see you come short. They rather see you get down and talked about and everything about other people and stuff like that. And it's kind of crazy that is like that, but it shouldn't be. So, yeah, whatever it is, whatever dream, whatever vision, whatever word that God has given you, be careful who you tell it to. Share it with people that has the same mind frame and the same spirit as you have. Don't share it with other people that don't share the same spirit or the same mind frame. Sometimes you got to speak with people on their level at times, because that's the only level that they can understand. And the level that you on, you got to speak the same. You got to be on or speak on the same level as others that's on the same level with you. So I just encourage you all, continue to stay encouraged, continue to just speak life over yourself and around yourself and to yourself. And don't speak everything to everybody. Testify good things. Even when you see things that don't seem right or what like that, or you name it. Some things are just not even meant to be said at all. Best thing you can do is just pray, and pray for people, and pray for their situations, and pray that God will give them a understanding of what God wants them to see, so that their eyes may be open, or their spirit or their mind may be enlightened by God. So yeah, y'all keep testifying the good things of the Lord. Continue to do good to others, much as you can. Continue to pray for others, and pray that they get to where God wants them to be at, because God got a purpose for everybody. All right, y'all. That's about it right there. This your boy Dr. Mac, signing out, saying love, peace, man. Y'all continue to stay encouraged, man, and keep your head up. But I do want to say this though. Make sure you click that like button and subscribe to this channel. Peace.